Hello everyone, welcome to CSE Core Concepts in my series Searching and Sorting. In this video I am going to discuss about the working of shell sort. To understand shell sort, let us first compare it with insertion sort. In insertion sort, we are comparing two adjacent items, whereas in case of shell sort, the items are compared to each other by a gap of several positions. Hence, it is considered as an improvement over the insertion sort. To understand the working, let us use one array. There are 15 elements in the array indexed from 0 to 14. The first step is that I am going to divide this array into two rows, okay, and I am going to compare the elements column wise. So now if I have an array of 15 elements and I want to divide them into two rows, my first row will contain 8 elements and the second row will contain 7 elements, right? Now, row 1 and row 2 I have shown you. Now we are going to compare the values column wise. That is, first row first value is 60, second row first value is 69. So I am going to compare 60 and 69 and sort them. Since 60 is already smaller than 69, we don't need to swap them. Go to the next column, 16 and 24, they are also sorted. 4 and 19 is also sorted. Yeah, now you see here 87 and 6. Now 87 is greater than 6, so 6 and 87 will be swapped. So 6 goes to first row and 87 goes to the second row. Similarly, 78 and 38, 38 is smaller, so 78 and 38 are also swapped. Then comes 33 and 56, already they are sorted. 30 and 51 and 30, so they are to be swapped. And the final element is 42. Since it has no other element to be compared, it will remain as it is. Now next step is to merge these two rows. Okay, so the first row elements are written first up to 0 to 8 and then comes your second row element, okay, starting from 69. Alright, so this is how the elements are merged. Now next step is that we are going to again repeat. Yeah, so now we have written the first row and the second row. So the first row elements are till 8th position. Yeah, so 42 and from 69 second row starts. The second step is again we are going to create 3 rows out of these 15 elements. Now since I have 15 elements, my each row will contain 5 elements and I am going to again sort them in column wise. So the first table here after step 2, it shows the elements which are just simply divided into 3 rows. Now consider the first column, that is 60, 33 and 19. So 19 is smallest among them. So it will come in the top, then 33 and then 60. For the second column 16, 30 and 87, it is already sorted. So no swapping needs to be done. Same for the next column 4, 42 and 78. Then 6, 69 and 56. Here 56 is smaller than 69. So the elements 56 and 69 are swapped. And then comes the last column, that is 24 will be placed in the beginning, then 38 and 51. Now again these 3 rows will be merged. So first the elements of row 1 will be merged from 0 to 4, then 5 to 9 and then from 10 to 14. So row 1, row 2 and row 3 are merged. Now again this process will be repeated with again smaller size, that is now we will go for three values in a column, in a row. So I am going to divide it into 5 rows. Now since I have to go for 5 rows, in each row there will be only 3 elements, right? So 19, 16 and 14. Similarly, I am just simply breaking the array into 3 elements for each row, and here each column will be sorted. So 19, 6, 30, 38 and 78. So if you look at the first column, after sorting them, 6 will be at the first position, then comes 19, then 30, 38, 78. Then go to column 2. you are going to sort. The first two elements are already sorted, and I can see that all the elements in column 2 are sorted. Fine. Then for the third column, 51 is at the end. Actually, 51 should be placed before 56 and 87 should be placed after 56. So it is sorted. Now simply write down the elements from row 1 to row 5, merge them. Right. So this is what we get. Now the next step, final step, I am going to convert it into a single column and sort it. So a single column means what? I am going to write all the elements of the array in a vertical manner because I have only one column. And simply we are going to sort them. So 4 is smallest among them, so it will be placed in the beginning. Then 6, 16, 19, 24, 30, 33, 38, 42, 51, 56, 60, 69, 78 and 87. So this way, by breaking the array into smaller rows and then sorting them column wise. So finally, when you get the single column, you are going to get the sorted array. Now for the time complexity, there can be three cases. The best case is that when the elements are all sorted, simply when you are breaking the into rows, so it goes in a logarithmic function. So n means all the elements are traversed multiplied by half, then half. Okay, so it goes by log n. Average case is same. Okay, and the worst case means it is just a simply unsorted array. So then you have to traverse twice. So it goes as O(n) square. The time complexity will be O(n) square. Right. So about time complexity I have already explained in my earlier video. In case you have missed it, please go through that video of how to compute the time complexity and what do we mean by a logarithmic time. So please go through that video in this series. So this is all about the shell sort, how the working of the shell sort is done. And in my next video, we are going to discuss about other sorting algorithm. So for more such informative videos, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe CSC Core Concepts. Thank you.